Thank you, FHS Band and Mr. Edgston. Good afternoon and welcome to Trojan Stadium at the Fairfield High School. Trojan Stadium on such a beautiful day. We're glad to have you be our guest as we honor the FHS class of 2013. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Zach Ryder, FHS Vocal Music Director in the Vox Choir.
You'll come back when they call you. It started out as a feeling, wish and turned into a hope,
which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet word. And then that word grew louder and louder until it was a battle cry. I'll come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's never been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off into the world. Pick a star on the dark horizon and follow the light. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye.
Now we're back to the beginning. It's just a feeling that no one knows yet. But just because they can't feel it too doesn't mean that you have to forget. Let your memories grow stronger and stronger till they're before your eyes. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when they call us. No need to say goodbye. So here's to the class that I grew with. It's been fun, but now it's time to go. Memories we made will last a lifetime. There's so much that I now know. Let's take the leap to a frightening future and face it with hands held high. Come back when we've made it. No need to say goodbye. We'll come back when they call us. No need to say goodbye. No need to say goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Ryder and the Vox Choir. At this time, I would like to introduce the Fairfield Community School District Superintendent, Mr. Art Sadoff, as he gives a welcome address to the class of 2013.
Good afternoon and welcome again to beautiful Trojan Stadium. Welcome to all the family members present, to community members attending today. I just want to show Mr. Becker that he can get the railroad to go through. I've got emergency services on hand too, and we're ready for that. Welcome to family members, community members attending today, school staff and school board members, and of course to our guest of honor, the class of 2013. I'd like to offer a special welcome to those who maybe weren't 100% sure they were going to make it here. Probably a few of you took some grades down to the wire, hopefully not too many of you students here. I know some of you have had health concerns. It wasn't so long ago. Jennifer Clemens had heart surgery. And of course, Cody Cohen just released today to be with us. We're very, very happy to have you here, Cody. See, I've got the railroad and emergency services. It's a real pleasure and honor to welcome you today and to have the opportunity to serve as a superintendent of schools for Fairfield. I know we also have people here today who have lost loved ones since our last graduation and who are missing people who are close to them. And I wonder if we could just take a respectful moment of silence to just remember the people that we're maybe missing this day that aren't with us. Let's do that, please. Thank you. A few weeks ago at a staff appreciation breakfast, I mentioned a few things that I hope that we were teaching Fairfield students at Fairfield High School and throughout their school years. And these are things that John Maxwell has identified to help people develop and meet their potential. Students, maybe you'll feel that FHS has done a great job with these things, and maybe you'll be feeling that you wish you would have gotten a little more assistance with something. But as I go through these few points, I'm hoping that you will internalize these things, make them continuing goals for yourself and for your continual development. The first one, number one, is attitude. And you've probably heard the expression, attitude is everything. Maxwell says that attitude impacts every aspect of our lives. And not only that, but it impacts the people around us. And I hope that you'll take responsibility for your attitude as you go forward from Fairfield High School. Number two is relationships. I think the importance of relationships probably becomes a little bit clearer as you get older. Unfortunately, we take other people for granted too much, and we all do it. It's a human tendency. But a good Maxwell saying for you seniors is, if you can get along, you can get ahead. Relationships are very important. Number three was leadership. And Maxwell says everything rises and falls on leadership. And I want to stress something very important, that leadership is not dependent on position. And I really believe strongly it's a good choice. It's a choice of yours to be a good leader. And I hope you'll make that choice and be determined to be a good leader wherever you're at. Each and every one of you can add value to any organization that you're a part of. The fourth and final thing was personal and professional skills. And this is what we usually conceive of as a school's role, helping students build skills for the future, to be successful after high school. And it's very important, but no more important than the other three: attitude, relationships, and leadership. I hope you students will stop and reflect about where you are with these things. I hope your teachers, coaches, school administrators, and other school staff have helped you during your years here. They, I hope, have helped you learn where you need to go, what you need to know, and how you need to grow. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you for your contributions to FHS and to the community. And I hope that as you go forward to whatever you have planned after high school, you won't be strangers, that you'll continue to be a part of the community and a part of the high school. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Sadoff. At this time, I would like to introduce the student commencement speaker, Jacob Meinert. I'm glad the wind's this way so this isn't blowing my face. Hello, 2013 FHS graduates, family and friends of graduates, FHS faculty and staff, and anybody who has nothing better to do this Sunday. I'm here to speak to all of you about graduation. I know the thought of listening to this may induce a feeling of exhilaration or excitement, and I will try my best to provide all the entertainment one expects from a graduation speech. If I'm unable to provide a reasonable amount of entertainment, I am sure the school will reimburse you the $0 you paid to be here. In all reality, people do not come to graduation and expect for an amusement park of excitement. The speeches are expected to delve on the meaning of graduation and the memories of a graduating class. I will do exactly that. Starting first with the idea that comes with the meaning of graduation, and that is celebration. According to our unofficial class motto, we are apparently quite excellent at the act of celebrating. Celebration is synonymous with the graduation of a student. For example, graduation parties are thrown for a graduate, where gifts are given, people are brought together, and food is ate. If you think about it, these parties are a lot like birthday parties in the festivities that take place. However, graduation is a lot like birthdays in other ways. It is sort of a rite of passage and the start of another chapter of your life. Like your 16th birthday, where you finally get the opportunity to become death on wheels, or your 18th birthday, where you get the opportunity to vote, be recognized as an adult, and nothing else important. Graduation, like birthdays, also bring many things to the life of a graduate, like college, joining the workplace. This certain rite of passage carries a more profound significance than any birthday because of the long journey that we have come to reach this point. 13 long years of hard work is what it has taken to get to this point, and many memories have been created along the way. This brings me to the second part of graduation, and that is remembering and reflecting on the long journey to reach this point. Remember all the crazy things we did in elementary school? Things like nap time, intense games of Foursquare, the recorder, and cursive writing that we still use daily. The elementary schools were a much simpler time at this point, with a smaller net of friends to make memories with. However, it is middle school where we're all united together to tell each other the memories we have made and start to make memories with new friends. Middle school was our first years together, new friendships were formed, and we continued our growth in education. Intense Foursquare games and the recorder were replaced with specific school activities like sports, band, and choir. This is the time where we started to figure out who we were and what we were good at. Most of us did a great deal of experimentation during this time to figure out the niches we belonged to. I know I personally found a great way to make $20 at a high school football game, and also attach a story to my life that I would never live down. Don't tell anyone in college about that. However, like a person trying to impress their friends at a high school football game, we were kicked out of middle school and escorted to the high school, where we would continue to blossom. Here we started our class's tradition of winning best float for 4 years in a row. We were also greeted with more stares, both the ones you climb and the ones you get for being an obnoxious freshman. Also, new challenges and new opportunities. People still may not know who exactly they were at this point and what they were good at, but the school gave us an opportunity to grow and discover ourselves. By the time we were seniors, we had blossomed into a class that harbored many exceptional athletes, performers, and intellectuals. It may seem that we do not give ourselves enough credit at times and tend to focus on weaker aspects of our class, but we have much to be proud of. We have had students who have placed highly or won at the state wrestling, track, and cross-country meets, students who have created their own businesses, students who have been selected to perform at the All-State Festival, been selected to all-conference, all-state, and all-district sporting teams, be a part of a great choir and band program, created distinguished art that has been recognized by the governor, and much more that I'm sure people will be mad at me for forgetting. We have all accomplished so much in every area available, it is impossible for me to recognize it all. I know that I am very proud of all of you and all that you have accomplished, and I hope you can continue to succeed in the future. This brings me to my last point about graduation, and that it is the start of our future. We have grown so much during our time here at the Fairfield Community School District. Just take a look at some Throwback Thursday pictures on Facebook. However, there is much more growth that is needed. Graduation is the kick out of the nest that we so desperately need. We have been sheltered and safeguarded in our nest, and graduation is the time to learn to fly on our own. College and the workforce will bring new challenges that most of us have not had the chance to face, and we must take these challenges head on in order to fully experience life. There is no need to be nervous for these challenges that lie ahead, but rather anxious for the opportunity to spread our wings that we have been strengthening here at the school for the past years. I have full confidence that many of us will go on to do great things.
However, it is up to you to decide if you will be the ones doing great things or the ones watching. Enjoy the start to the rest of our lives, friends. It's been fun.
Thank you, Jake. At this time, Mr. Brian Stone, FHS Associate Principal, will recognize academic accomplishments based on the transcripts at the end of the first semester this year.
This time we will ask students and parents to be recognized for each level of academic honors. Please hold your applause until all students within a category are recognized. Students, when your name is called, please stand and face the audience. The first group is for honors. These students have maintained a 3.5 to 3.69 GPA. Josh Alonzo, son of Ernesto and Leticia Alonzo. Jonathan Anderson, son of Jeff and Wendy Anderson. Michaela Anderson, daughter of Eric and Catherine Anderson. Sydney Bauman, daughter of Greg and Pam Bauman. Tyler Guffey, son of Todd and Shelley. Rachel Hathaway, daughter of Catherine Bergren. Jessica Lamb, daughter of Steve and Angie Lamb. Courtney Laux, daughter of Mike and Garnett Laux. Ashley Manning, daughter of Lonnie and Julie Manning. Sarah Morgan, daughter of Dennis Morgan and Penny Morgan. Brianna Redmond, daughter of Jim and Janet Redmond. Leslie Reed, daughter of Scott and Deb Reed. Ross Robinson, son of Rick and Rhonda Robinson. Arwin Shrestha, son of Mahesh Shrestha and Sonia Genova. If you'd please give these students a hand. You can sit down. Our next group to be recognized are students that have maintained a 3.7 to 3.89, which is considered high honors. Randy Anderman, son of John and Lori Anderman. Nathan Barker, son of Philip and Christine Barker. Rachel Bulow, daughter of Paul and Deborah Bulow. Michaela Bergmeyer, daughter of Michael Bergmeyer and Wendy Harwood. Mason Carnahan, son of Blake and Carol Carnahan. Darren Demet, son of Lee and Thelma Demet. Mitchell Gowdy, son of Joe and Dinah Gowdy. Nohema Graber, daughter of Paul and Nohema Graber. Gabriel Hull, son of Jason and Chris Hull. Sage Richmond, daughter of Bart Richmond and Roger and Stacy Wright. Kayla Scepter, daughter of Brian and Kristen Scepter. Jonathan Swanson, son of Dave and Karen Swanson. If you'd please give these students a hand. Our next group to be recognized are students that have carried a 3.9 or a 3.99, which has earned them highest honors. Jacob Adam, son of Tom and Marnie Adam. Wyatt Anderson, son of Kevin and Mary Anderson. Jacqueline Bell, daughter of Mark Bell and Susan Ligon. Madison Brocken, daughter of Mike and Patty Brocken. Jennifer Clements, daughter of Scott and Sheila Clements. Jacob Greiner, son of Jeff and Lori Greiner. Benjamin Hull, son of Jason and Chris Hull. Jacob Kessel, son of Robert and Carol Kessel. Jacob Meinert, son of John and Laura Meinert. Adam Mueller, son of Andrew and Lori Mueller. Erin Thompson, daughter of Chad and Becky Thompson. If you please give this group a hand. Our last group to be recognized are students that have made a 4.0 all through high school and have earned excellence honors. Caitlin Doherty, daughter of Joe and Stacy Doherty. McKenna Detman, son of Sean and Detra Detman. Haley Grunwald, daughter of John and Heidi Grunwald. Ashley Hinkle, daughter of Richard and Sue Hinkle. Hannah Kerr, daughter of Mickey and Jody Kerr. Jenna Nelson, daughter of Alan and Julie Nelson. Kyle Wyrup, son of Arnold and Denise Wyrup. If you'd please give this group a hand.
Thank you, Mr. Stone. Nice job, students. At this time, I'd like to welcome Fairfield Community School District's Board President, Jennifer Anderson, to address the class of 2013.
On behalf of the Fairfield Community School District, congratulations. Achieving high school graduation is a culmination of all that you have worked towards and accomplished since you began kindergarten. You have had many people to guide you along the way, from your family and friends to the staff of this school district, as well as others in the community that have taken a personal interest in you. They all celebrate this achievement. Since I have a close personal connection to this class, I have had the privilege of getting to know you well. And for that, I am very grateful. And I won't forget it, nor shall I lose interest in you. All of us wish each one of you success. Now you move to the next stage of your life. Your success is much more dependent upon you rather than your schools or your family. What is successful is defined by you. There are parameters that everyone needs to achieve to become a functioning, self-sufficient member of our community. But I'm pointing to those dreams and aspirations that you have beyond that. Here are a few suggestions to help you attain success. Cultivate the ability to think for yourself. If you take nothing else from your education to date, take this lesson of being a lifelong learner. As you've already begun to experience, many people will give you advice, like graduation speeches. Listen to their words of advice. Place them next to your own thoughts and values, then take action that moves you toward your goal based on your assessment of all points. By comparing them to your own thoughts, you can sift through the good and the bad examples that you encounter. Think for yourself. Number 2, be patient. Goals are extremely important to give your life a direction. They'll be short-term and they'll be long-term. They'll be adjusted along the way. Some goals will get blown away quickly. Some will take a lifetime to achieve. The harder the goal is to achieve, the higher level of satisfaction and self-worth will be felt by you. Be patient with yourself, with external factors along the way. Don't give up. Things will come to you when you are ready to handle them and not before. Just keep walking the road. The third point is passion. It's hard for you to know right now, at this point in time, what you're really passionate about. So experience all you can and try different things. Now, I'm not talking about getting wild and crazy and expensive, but what I mean is don't get stuck in a rut. Search what's out there in this world, and you will find something that you really enjoy and try to turn it into a profession. When you truly love what you're doing or working towards, success just happens, and it feels so good. Vince Lombardi once said, "The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, rather a lack of will." The fourth point is persistence. Don't give up on yourself, on circumstances that you may find yourself in, not on finding your passion, not on meeting your goals when you thought you should, on anything worthwhile. Always remember that some of the very best lessons are learned from failures. Work through those setbacks and utilize them to move forward. The last suggestion I have to offer is this: don't sell yourself out. You need to remember the foundation on which your core values or principles are based. Everyone needs these values to give them direction to make good decisions. In the next stage of your life, fewer decisions are made for you, less encouragement along the way, and less tolerance for poor judgment. It's our choices that show who we truly are, far more than our abilities. Choose wisely. So work on your own definition of success. Focus your energy on that. Think for yourself, be patient, be persistent, find your passion, and don't give up. I'll turn it my camera. Build momentum, and you'll find yourself to success. We wish you well.
Thank you, Jennifer. Kind of like my golf game, I'm not sure I played the wind quite right here today. I didn't staple my papers, and I didn't have a binder like Jennifer, so hopefully they won't go flying around here. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this great day with our Fairfield High School class of 2013. I know this has been a day that these seniors, along with parents and extended family, have been waiting for a long time. This group of seniors is a special group of seniors. This group of seniors have been great role models for our younger students at FHS in the areas of academics, extracurriculars, social acceptance, and community involvement. I am proud and excited to soon be able to call this group of seniors graduates of Fairfield High School. The class of 2013 motto states, "Let every day be the first day of the rest of your life, but especially let today be a new beginning." This motto lends itself to remind you that you are right here at Fairfield High School on this track for a reason. The most important thing that you can do in your life is to find, live, and share your purpose every single day. Your purpose matters. Each and every one of you matter. Your everyday pursuit of your purpose in life will keep you going every day. Your purpose will keep you motivated and determined to get out of bed each day. Once you think you have your purpose figured out, don't be surprised if life lends you a curveball and that purpose changes right then and there. As you exit Fairfield High School and move on to the other new daily endeavors throughout the coming years, make sure to have passion about what you do, just like what Ms. Anderson just stated. If you have passion about something in life, it often leads you to your purpose. Some of you already have a passion for something, and you can feel and see that passion every day. Some may not have that passion about a certain thing or career yet. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to find your passion, an easy way to do it is surround yourself with inspiring people that you know are passionate about what they do every day. These people don't have to be a professional sport athlete, movie actors, CEOs of worldwide companies. These people can be found right here in Fairfield or wherever your path leads you. These people pour their heart and soul into their interest and never take a day for granted. They act as if what they are doing could end tomorrow, and they are trying to squeeze every ounce of enjoyment out of their personal and professional passion before it dries up. By surrounding yourself with these people, the enjoyment and energy may lead to your purpose by just seeing how others operate within their passion. These people may be sitting right beside you today. They may be sitting behind you in the stands. They may be waiting for you to run into them at college or your next place of employment. The truth is, it may be a while before you connect yourself with those people that help you find that burning fire for your passion that helps define your purpose. It is the daily new beginnings and the pursuit of your purpose that will keep you going. In your motto, with the phrase, "especially let today be a new beginning," it makes me think of Mahatma Gandhi's quote, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." This goes back to your purpose in life. If you don't like something about your life up to this point, do things in your power to change it. You have to go into every endeavor like this. If you don't like how something turned out for you, don't accept it as being okay. Fix it. Believe in yourself to be able to take the necessary steps to change the outcomes so that they work in your favor the next time. As I stated before, your purpose may change over time. The path you go down may not always lead to your purpose right away. There are going to be bumps and unexpected curves in the road along the way to finding your purpose. The road is not always going to be a straight line. As your road begins to straighten, you will feel small victories that keep you optimistic about where your young adult life leads you. Every day is a new beginning, and that is the beauty of life. We have the opportunity to change our fate every day if we choose. One last thing to remember as you find your purpose in life every day: remember to serve those who have served you over the years, and even those you are yet to know. It may sound strange when you're talking about your purpose, but life isn't always about us. We have to remember to be part of a bigger cause, helping others, treating others the way that we want to be treated, finding ways that you can serve one or serve hundreds due to your character. An anonymous speaker once said, "In the game of life, when the final buzzer sounds, the only stat that you carry with you is the amount of assists you made." So help some others to put some points on the board. With every day being a new beginning, how many points are you willing to help others put on the board? FHS seniors of the class of 2013, I commend you on your accomplishments and who you have become over the 4 years at FHS. We celebrate your successes and future successes with you today. Use the experiences you have had and will have to help define who you are. Only you can hold the measuring stick in which success is defined for you. Only you know your true purpose every day. It comes from inside you and who you want to be. I wish you all the best in your journey. Thank you. And now, at this time, Mr. Sadoff and Board President Anderson, I'm going to be reading the names. I will present to you the Fairfield class of 2013. They have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the state of Iowa, the Fairfield Board of Education, or individualized education plans. They are ready to receive their diplomas. Junior marshals, please begin to line up the graduates. I ask that the audience please hold their applause until the names of all the graduates have been read, so that friends and relatives are able to hear the names of those being honored. Jacob Thomas Adam. Joshua Alonzo. Randy Vance Anderman. Wyatt William Anderson. Jonathan Taylor Anderson. Caitlin Diane Anderson. Michaela Dawn Anderson. Wyatt Apolera. Rowan Douglas Bacher. Nathan Ryan Barker. Sydney Ray Bauman. Jacqueline Ivy Bell. Holly Alexandra Bennett. Sierra Nicole Belinsky. Delaney Beth Burleson. Austin Martin Blummy. Madison Augusta Brocken. Rachel Elizabeth Bulow. Michaela Winona Bergmeyer. Tamika Elizabeth Burks. Mason Grant Carnahan. Alyssa Renee Chatfield. Jennifer Shayla Clements. Brittany Nicole Klein. Cody Duran Cohen. Tyler James Cooksey. Shelby Ray Curtis. Jordan Trey Daly. John David Danielson. Caitlin Ann Doherty. Austin Mack Davis. Seth Davison. Austin Orlando Dio. McKenna Austin Detman. Darren Michael Dimmitt. Joshua Michael Dimmitt. Spencer Glenn Downing. Kayla Margaret Eaton. Jerry Lee Evans. Dylan James Fry. Danielle K. Garrison. Riker Robert Larry Garrison. Ryan Stewart Gomer. Aaron Joseph Jivak. Adam Nicholas Jivak. Haley Ann Gilpin. Mitchell Thaddeus Gowdy. Noema Marie Graber. Jacob Allen Griner. Haley Lynn Grunwald. Tyler James Guffey. Brady Philip Hammis. Justin James Hammis. Tierney Chris Hammis. Megan Amber Harris. Rachel Catherine Hathaway. Kelly Ray Hahn. Nicole Helmick. Ashley Marie Henkel. Dakota Deanne Higdon. Sydney Elizabeth Howard. Benjamin Scott Hull. Gabriel James Hull. Patrick Michael Ives. Katrina Roxanne Jackson. Gabriel Elijah Jaquez. Caton Johnson. Caitlin Hope Johnston. Matthew David Kaufman. Victoria Lynn Keltner. Hannah Marie Kerr. Jacob Kessel. Stephanie Renee Kirby. Brittany Jade Kurtz. Jessica Evelyn Lamb. Sasha Marie Lang. Dylan Michael Laughlin. Courtney Lee Louts. Alex K. Love. Ashley Nicole Manning. Anise Nicole Malat. Miranda Tate Metcalf. Forrest Bailey Miller. Jessica Dawn Miller. Jacob James Meinert. Sarah Elizabeth Morgan. Adam Paul Mueller. Jenna Lynn Nelson. Kimberly Ann O'Carroll. Spencer Olin Peterman. Brianna Nicole Redmond. Leslie Ann Reed. Sage McKenna Richmond. Ross Joseph Robinson. Diana Laura Sanchez. Daniel James Schwartz. Kayla Marie Scepter. Ashley Ann Shields. Alexander Schmiegen. Arwen Shrestha. Robert Carl Singer. Claire Marie Selecta. Grace Alice Smith. Hannah Marie Saboski. Lucas Dane Story. Jonathan David Swanson. Brandon Edmund Taglar. Kristen Renee Terrell. Erin Nicole Thompson. Anna Dasse Lynn Topping. Cole Addison Voorhees. David James Waugh. Caitlin Marie Weath. Kyle Conrad Wyrup. Josiah John Wilbur. Ashley Marie Williams. Thomas Lee Wood, Jr. Ashley Nicole Workman.
Way to go, Missy!
Zachary Russell Yancey. Will the class of 2013 please stand? Please take your tassel and move it from the left to the right, signifying that you are a graduate of Fairfield High School. Please turn and face your friends and family. guess it's my pleasure to present to you the Fairfield High School graduating class of 2013. Graduates, you will recess to the stairs by the bell tower right over here. The audience is invited to take pictures. Students, you will need to come to the Commons to pick up your diplomas after pictures. Important detail to remember. Thank you to everyone for coming to share this special day with our Fairfield High School class of 2013. Thank you.